Today on the Topping Show, Bud Light is losing store shelf space, Mr. Beast is suing Beast Burger Company, Hollywood admits it can't come up with any original ideas, so they're just going to do remakes, Starbucks is sued for discrimination from racial equity, Trump is in a political check, has a Department of Justice and Biden put him in a checkmate, White House attempted to censor the Daily Wire, California versus AI cars vote is coming up and will it shape the industry, Fil A is testing out a new store concept as well as McDonald's, you have Lucid cutting the prices of their EV sedans, and Wells Fargo has their deposits suddenly vanish yet again. All of that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say, he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner and need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. We're also trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so you can click that button and greatly appreciate it. Now, going on to the business part of the podcast, you have Fil A testing out a new drive-thru design. Now, it looks like they're testing out new designs in two unique capacities. Now, of course, both of these designs are also putting a huge emphasis on digital orders to go. In some of their locations, they're actually having more than 50% of all their sales come from people ordering via the apps, whether that be Uber Eats, Postmates, Favor, or just directly through Fil A. So it's a fascinating shift in terms of their customer base, and now they're actually having whole restaurants designed specifically for that in mind. And of course, when it comes to Fil A, they are perhaps best known for the efficiencies with their drive-through capabilities. And even rarer enough in fast food, they actually get your order right, which I'm surprised they haven't gotten a trophy for that in of itself. Now, it looks like they're going to open up a walk-up restaurant in New York City and a drive-through restaurant near Atlanta metropolitan area. Now, they're both going to feature cutting down on wait time attempts, and you have Fil A's executive director, Caleb Cooper, saying that the Atlanta store will feature a drive-through lanes, two of which will be dedicated to mobile order pickups. The companies will run over the customers actually will drive under it. And it's going to be fascinating. It's almost like a bank. I almost suspect, I don't think they'll use the same tech, but in terms of a delivery system, why not have little tubes when I know some banks still use this. I might be dating myself, but they have a tube system where the teller would put your money or your checks into a little canister the size of a tumbler, and it would be shot up through a tube and go all the way to you in your car when you're sitting there with the bank drive-thru. Now, why not use that same technology? Granted, you have to upsize it, maybe scale it 2x, so the size and dimensions are all twice as big as they normally are. But why not do that from a fast food perspective? They're already admitting that it's going to have an overhead conveyor belt connected to chutes running down the sides. So it sounds close. Why not go the whole 9 yards, making a shoot through the system? But maybe that goes too fast and the toppings, fall all over. It's haphazard, some might say, with the Fil A chicken sandwiches. But it is interesting to see as this still faith-based private company expands exponentially and it's still not open on Sunday, which in terms of sales figures and business is so impressive when you have other competitors that are open 7 days a week still not beating them in sales. So it's fascinating to see one of the very few restaurants that's still privately held and faith-based expanding. How much will they be able to eclipse their competition, and will this make the lines that much more efficient and help drive their sales that much more? As I always say, time shall tell. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so I greatly appreciate you taking the time to click that button. Also, if you take the time to like and comment, that helps us grow and develop as well. Really appreciate the feedback that I'm getting. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.